At least show value for what you said. Didn't you say that I can leave after giving his laptop and details? Please, one help, a small help. What do you want? Just kill him. That's all. As that word started ringing in your ears again, you slowly opened your weary eyes, feeling the chill running down your body. All you could see was water falling and a dark and covered surface in front of you. You were lying down on a cold floor, and from there you somehow sat up and looked around. The continuous flow of water down your face obscured your vision. Wiping your entire face, you took a closer look and realized that you were in a very large washroom and you were under a shower. Your body was already shivering due to the cold. Combined with the previous fatigue and his current numbness, you were in a state where you had to let your body give up again. But turning your attention, you could hear someone opening the door and your eyes went there in horror. As soon as that man stepped foot in there, you had a clue as to who it would be. You pulled your legs tight with your hands and lowered your head and sat under the shower. Can I believe you regained consciousness? As he walked closer, he saw your body tilting to the other side and he only curved a dark smirk and came closer despite the open shower. Even the cold felt scalding hot as he brought his face closer to your crouched body. How about a bat together? Your withered, teary eye slowly made its way to meet his dark ones. Are you looking me with the desire that I will do it? No, no, that filth will not happen from my side. Even if it with someone else, it will not happen with you. Don't misunderstand my situation. He held your head up, grabbing your hair tightly. You spread both of your arms, pinning them on the floor behind you to support your body. You will be the only person in the world I will ever misunderstand. What a good deed you have done for me to think right. He saw your hot tears caressing your cold cheeks. Mere fear. Your eyes are filled with mere fear, never with the guilt of what you have done to me. These wild eyes. I no longer trust these wild eyes that once made me weak from everything. Despite what he said, your tears were still flowing, defeating even you, and he pushed you, leaving the grip on your hair, and you stood up wiping the water droplets from his forehead. This water can never wash away the dirt in your heart, but you have to sit under this shower until dawn tomorrow. See if anything changes. If there is no change, we can try hot water instead of this cold water. Seeing that he left the washroom and closed the door, you could hear the sound of a log falling from outside and you felt the cold chill in your whole body. You could have turned it off for a while, but you didn't. You stayed like that because you were convinced that you should be punished for whatever you did wrong, even if you didn't do it on purpose. You lay down on the floor, shivering in the cold. You slowly open your eyes as the sun rays came through the small slats of the exhaust fan caressed your face. But this time, when you opened your eyes, all you could see was a woman not too old with a towel in her hand who was waiting for you to get adjusted to the light. When you open your eyes fully, she walked up to you with a towel, and now you don't feel the water falling on your body, so you look up and the shower is turned off. She held out the towel to you, and you took it with your trembling hands. Mr. John ordered to give you this, also to inform that you should not use it here. You should go to see him with this. Just as she was about to leave after saying that, you called her from behind. Excuse me. She looked back. May I know who you are? Only one of the 100 maids in this house. You didn't even have the health to be shocked, but this question fell off your tongue. Do you feel like joking after seeing my situation? Joking is one of the things on the list that has no place in this mansion. No one jokes here. Mansion? Who is this Jeon you mentioned? It's not my fault if you don't recognize him. In any case, I believe that you must have the sense to understand that a person must not be an insignificant person to bring you this far and do such a thing to you. A maid even talks to you in very disinterested manner. You have made up your mind that this place is going to be helpful. She closed the door, leaving you alone again, leaving you without even telling where you will go to search for him. Holding that towel close to your chest and shivering again, you are walking. The whole house has centralized air conditioning, and the cold freezes your body as if stopping every step. Even though she told 100 workers earlier, you didn't even get a single one to inquire about. You walked down the steps again and again. After going down the last step, you looked right and left 3 or 4 times and saw a maid coming from somewhere. The same uniform worn by the maid seen earlier. When she saw you, she too didn't hesitate to give you a look of disgust. You stopped her from behind with a question as she walked in front of you. Jam, sorry, Mr. Jan, can you tell me where he is? We have to figure out where he is. He hasn't given us any orders to do so. She also left you in the middle of that big mansion like a kitten thrown out on the street, not knowing where to go. The whole house, the cold clothes, the cooling of the AC. You were tired of walking. You rested your hands on the wall for support, and when you reached forward carefully, you stopped your steps hearing a question from inside a room. Tired of walking? Taking a deep breath, you walked inside the room. No problem. Walking in the morning is very good for health. As you were walking forward again, your weak leg cheated you and you tripped and fell there. But he sneered and looked the other way, not saying a word or coming over to lend a helping hand, and you felt disgusted with yourself knowing that you were wrong to expect that. I don't have time for your drama. Get up from there. To keep the tears from coming out, you exhaled through your mouth and somehow stood up from there. He saw your body shaking as you stood up. It's like you're shivering, aren't you? When I found out that you were cheating on me, my body was shaking like that. I'm so glad I can see it in you now. You could now picture the words he spoke so clearly in your mind. Anyway, you don't have to walk around with these wet clothes anymore. I'll give you some clothes to change into. But when he stopped there, you looked up at his face to hear the rest. All this should be done in front of me. That means undressing, cleaning your body with a towel, and putting on new clothes. Should all be in front of me. At that moment, you felt that it would be no matter if the earth split into two and you fell into it and died. He repeated the question again, seeing you standing there motionless. Did you not hear me? Don't make me wait for your answer. That's not good for you. Does that mean I don't value my dignity? Are you a person who values the dignity of others? Do as I say. He sat on the chair next to him, running his thumb over fingers and watching you intently. I won't do it. He looked like he was suddenly thinking about something and nodded quickly as if he got what he meant. Are you hesitating because I am the only viewer? I understand. If there are people to watch, you'll be also in a mood to show off. So I'll call all the male workers in this house. Do you want it or are you sticking to what I said? You cheated on him, that's right. But as a girl, it was too much for you to bear. So, with all the health inside you, your mind let you explode at him. I don't need any other consideration, but you must be convinced that you are messing with a girl. With all this money, status, and fame, you will never be able to stand the law. This is violence against a woman. You were startled as you heard his boastful sneer. He's making fun of you and laughs like a madman. God, don't you see her pride? He's not even sure if she will leave here alive. It didn't even take him a second to change that laugh to that piercing look at you. All those who enforce the law will pee in their pants if they see me. Then how can they bring the law against me? I, who have already taken the lives of countless people, should be afraid of the law in the case of a woman? Never. His revelation that the person standing in front of you was also a murderer was beyond your belief. You? Who are you actually? Even if I harvest the heads of 100 people, there will be no question against me. You just need to understand that. Mafia? You just give an evil smirk that digs your heart cruelly. Kill me right now then. I can't stand you. I have been through so much. You don't know. You know why? Toxic people acting as victims is the funniest shit ever. He's blowing away all the truth you say like dust in the wind. I don't ask for anything more. Just one more chance for me to prove my side. Sure.